Hi everyone! I had made a whole complete video and at the end I just found that I spoke too much about my personal life at that time when I was making the Kwan Yin Mantras and not as much as about the Kwan Yin Mantras. So I will try to be shorter this time. Just to know that when I did the elemental Nagadeva, Nagaraja and Nagadevi mantras, I was working, I was a therapist, I was a Reiki teacher, master, and also I was working with colors, and I was working at our shop with stones and candles and incense. So I had a really full life, but as my temper is, these mantras gave me so much energy, like 200% of energy, but I just burnt 250 percent of energy. So when the time came to do new mantras, I had crashed down. I was obliged to be at home. Endometriosis problems, that is typically a woman problem because it is womb cells that grow out of the womb and damage your inner organs, and it really had grown out of control, and it nearly killed me. So I had to stay at home with great pain and with great loss of energy. And when I was searching for what will I do, Kwan Yin came to me. So I searched on internet about Kwan Yin mantras, and I found into the pagan YouTube community the 33 Miracle Mantras challenge of Kwan Yin, and I discovered some of my favorite pagan YouTubers. And so the challenge was to recite 33 mantras of Kwan Yin into 33 days, and I was still into the process of 2 weeks per mantras, so I decided to take the 33 days of 33 mantras, miracle mantras of Kwan Yin, sorry for the move, and to do 1 year and 2 months of mantras with her. And she has been a great deal of my surviving. Really, it has been one of the shittiest moments of my life, really, with this. Every time I speak of it, I'm so emotional still about this. I will try not to think about this period of my life. So yeah, and what helped me, and when the name Kwan Yin came to me, I had no idea about it. I knew Kwan Yin as she's most of the time seen at the moment, really this beautiful, doll-like, really flowery, dressed in white goddess of compassion and love and understanding, just the mother goddess in all her mercy, quite a Mary Virgin Queen goddess. So yeah, and as I was reciting these mantras, I was searching for information about Kwan Yin, and I discovered that at the beginning of it in India, Kwan Yin, I don't remember the proper name, Indian name of Kwan Yin, was a man, really a male god, and really masculine. And that through times it does come androgynous more, and after female goddess. So it has really been a great help for me to, through the 33 mantras, discovered discovering 33 faces of my woman self, feminine self more, feminine, gentle, kind, compassionate, comprehensive, everything like that. But also virtuous, also being strong, also, being good with your emotions. Everything is quite a complete set, I have found a website with all the mantras and the explanation for each mantra, so I will link it to the video. And I have there my 33 cards of Kwan Yin, and I've made photos. I will link them at the beginning and the end of the video. So yeah, it has really helped me to define what is the human me, outside of gender, the core, the child, I would say. Child is when I was still a child. Who was I before hormones came and make my life quite shitty, because endometriosis really has quite been painful and ruined my life. Still I was since I was 14, 14 years old. And because femininity, womanhood, has come to me so painfully, it was really, I was in rebellion through it. And for my whole teenagers, I just dreamed to be a man, And also because in society, men are really more free, wild and free than female. And for me, it was so unfair to have all the physical problems and all the society problems and all the bonds and all tides, that makes a woman restrained into her life. So really Kwan Yin, before Kwan Yin, when I came more into spirituality, I really worked on the divine feminine into myself, trying to be more at peace with my periods, my moon time, celebrating it, finding time to enjoy it as much as possible, even if pain was really awful. I did my best to be in peace with my womb, and I still do it because my womb is still there, even if I ask the surgeon to get rid of everything, so endometriosis will never come back into my life. But the surgeons decided, as another unfair thing, that I don't have the right to choose to have my womb getting away, because I could want children after. And even if I say to him, okay, let's get the idea that maybe one day I want a child, endometriosis, it is in my DNA from the both sides of my family. If I have a boy, he will maybe have a daughter, and I will see my granddaughter suffer from it. It's just an obligation. And if I have a daughter, it will be more awful, and I don't want, sorry, to be at the place of my parents that see me suffering so much about it, seeing my child living it, knowing because it is because of me, because I have given it to her. It will be so awful. No, I cannot stand that. So if I want a child one day, that is really a little possibility, I would adopt a child. I have made letters to the surgeon to say it, really. Okay, make me sign papers that even if I change my mind, it's not your fault, But no. He said yes, but while he was making me my second surgery, the first was light, so I said, okay, let's go for this one, and we will see after. If it's come back really we will go for the big solution. And as my life was threatening, I was really thinking that for the second surgery, just 1 year after the first, it was the big solution. And while I was sleeping, and he decided not to take out my womb. No. So when I was just waking up, he just did that. He say, "Oh, you know, you still have your womb. Really, I couldn't decide to do it, and I have like, you know, a meeting with other doctors on the other side of the universe for 2 weeks, so I won't see you again. Sorry." And so I was the angriest. So already before, for 9 months, I have been waiting for this surgery. So with the Kwan Yin Mantras, it helped me to take the decision, but after that it helped me to calm the anger, and I am still angry at him, but not anymore angry at life. You know, it is as it is. Maybe it is as it should be. I don't know. But like my situation now, it is what it is, and I have discovered so much through the last years that I am so happy finally to have lived that, but remember, it is still painful. And so, stop for my life. The mantras, really, I have enjoyed all the facets of Kwan Yin, and it has been really fun to find like the 33 faces of the goddess, I would say, from my perspective, really, except from really a few images of Kwan Yin that are more traditional. This is Tara, because it is the Tara Kwan Yin. Like this one is really one of the most traditional now. The Anu Kwan Yin, image of Kwan Yin sitting upon a rock looking out over the sea to find beings in distress. Except for these few, all of the Kwan Yins are not traditional ones. Sorry, I will have to take care of my clothes that are, you know, cleaning into the machine. It has stopped. So you have like this one, the little girl, Kwan Yin of joined palms in prayer, harmony with others. You have like the mermaid one, Kwan Yin of the clam. Like this fairy one, the Kwan Yin of moon and water. I really love her. I love this one too. The Kwan Yin of the fish basket. And the Kwan Yin of merit and virtue. The 33 mantras are more like the 33 ways of getting out of your shitty life, you know? Really. Like finding into yourself strengths, virtues, compassion, love, passions, all the ways that can get you through your problems, just coming from you, you know, not coming from outside. Even if I have found like the warrior Kwan Yin, powerful and virtuous Kwan Yin, really it's more, yeah, when all the world around you seems to conspire to do you harm. These mantras and working with Kwan Yin is really great to find inside the means, the ways, the keys to get out of your shitty situation, or to accept it, you know, to live with it, to live through it, to survive it. I would say, really, if you are in a really bad situation, it can be really helpful to you, and not only for 33 days. You can, like me, make it as long as you need. Really, yeah, it has helped me to find the strength to survive, and know that I have a video when I spoke about it just after finishing it, so I will link it, and it's at the 10 minutes of the video that I specifically speak about these mantras. And now, with years after, like at least 2 years, I really see how it has helped me to not to burn myself, too much, not to explode in flight, and just having the patience and the calm to go through the situation and see each day, each hour after each hour, each minute, what will happen next, maybe, and see the wonders, the beauty of life, coming back to what is essential to my being, coming back to what is essential for my life, what I need, really. Each baby step of what I needed, like making these cards, making my mantras, going bits after bits into nature. Like at the beginning, I just was able to go at the end of our little street, finding there is the best spots, really. Hi. As usually, my camera stop at 18 minutes, 15 minutes, sorry. So I was saying that, yeah, I have these miraculous little spots here in the village at 100 meters, with a bench that is in the sunlight, protected from the wind, with some grass and some trees and some flowers, and there's the little stream that goes through, sorry for that, that goes through the village that comes by. So yeah, it's the ideal spot when you're feeling bad, just to go. You take a sweater, you take a book, and just you enjoy nature without having to do so much effort. And I did not see the preciosity of this space before I had to find one way or another, to go out into nature without being able to go to do effort. So yeah, these mantras showed me that little things are the most precious, and finding what is precious to me, and that these precious things that are nurturing my soul are the keys to get better. Really, the seeds that I've discovered at this time are what I've grown during the last years. So from the beginning of these mantras, it has been 3 years. It has grown up until where I am now. I am like the seeds I've grown into little bushes, they are not still glorious, big, strong trees, but they are beautiful bushes with beautiful flowers that are bending into the wind and into the elements, but that are keeping strong, I would say. And yeah, Kwan Yin has sown the seeds of my salvation, redemption, every word that could show that light comes, even if you are into the darkest times. And I cannot thank her enough, for what she has done, or he has done for me. And I still feel into myself this balance it has created, not being on one side or the other side, not being a woman or a man, no, not being into judgments, too good or too bad, not being into extremes, finding, the right spot in the middle of everything. What is yourself? What is important? What is your surviving skills, I would say. So really great. And after that, just the hint for the next video, I came to the goddess Lakshmi for making mantras. I didn't know Lakshmi much of that, just the name and some images of this so gentle and luminous and full of prosperity goddess, really the bright side of life. Like with Kwan Yin, I've been through the tunnel, and with with Lakshmi, I am beginning to fall down. With Lakshmi, I have found the end of the tunnel and coming out into light. So and I changed the way I used mantras with Lakshmi. With Kwan Yin, I was still into the process, as it has been told me, the 2 weeks, the 9 malas each day. With Lakshmi, I had not so much after the surgery energy to do really 9 malas per day. It was quite a challenge because I was sleeping so much and had so much problems to concentrate, and also I just felt, to let my instinct and my feeling guiding me into this process. So I have been far less academic and far much into my sensitivity, I would say. So see you next week for the next video. Thank you for the few people that watched this video, because it feels good to do it for even one person that will like it. And I would like to share that most of the time when I do videos, it's for a few of you that have asked me questions, or along a conversation on watching one of your videos and answering it. But most of the time my videos are just for myself, and if I can share it with people and some people like it, it's for the better. So have a nice day, have a nice week, and see you soon after Beltane. Have a great Beltane too. I love